Like, you hear me?
I hear you clear. You hear me?
All right, cool. Just make sure that we're recording. Hold on
Yeah.
one second. All right, we're recording. How you doing today?
Oh, man, shoot, tired. Just got off this plane, 4-hour flight from Ohio, but it's all good.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Starting out your Monday right, huh?
Yeah, man.
Trying to get to it. Appreciate you for your time. Just wanted to go into it, but definitely love to have you, utilize your platform, find a way for us to collab, just push your initiatives. I've been a fan of your work for a while. One of my frat brothers, he actually put me onto like your work and just definitely wanted to know more, just pretty much get to know you more, any type of mentorship capacity, and just try to figure it out, how we can find common ground.
Yeah, I appreciate that for real, loved one.
So, we can just go and start off with it now. So, she really wanted to get to know, a little bit about, your past, your present, and your future. Of course, we know about your past, as far as just, dealing with the business and everything. And, of course, you changed now as far as you want to be more of a positive influence on the community. Just could you explain to me as far as, your transformation and, like, how everything started from you being, Gorgeous Dre to Andre Taylor to the man that you are now?
Yeah, most people, in the public know me from the movie American Pimp, which the Hughes brothers hired me to be the technical advisor of in around '96. So I was a technical advisor. My credits are at the end of the movie, and I put probably maybe 85% of the guys that were in the film, I chose to put them guys in the film. When I was in the streets, as Gorgeous Dre, street folks knew me. I was extremely successful in the way that I went about operating the street in the pimp life, because my mom was a hoe at one time, and then she, got married and all that, but my dad was a pimp. And so, I come up underneath my father. And the crazy thing about it, man, people would think that, if your father was in the street life, that he would promote that to you. But the funny thing is, my dad never wanted me to be a part of the street life. He used to want me to be a criminal attorney, and he never pushed me in that direction in any capacity. And I remember when I was young, he would give me certain books to read, and I'm 10, 11 years old, reading great thinkers like, poet James Allen and, Sid Harther by Herman Hesse, just, Norman Vincent Peale, at such a young age, he at a young age, he would tell me, he said, son, everything there is to know about this slick part of life. All the movements, the mannerisms, all that. He said, so you don't have to learn that anymore. What you need to know is the square part of life. He said, because squares run the world. He said, I want you to understand that squares run the world. So, you could have a limited amount of information, street knowledge, but if you mix those two, then you can become unstoppable. So he encouraged me to read certain authors and, to then study the square way of life. And I took on some square jobs even before I went into the pimp life. I worked at Neiman Marcus in Beverly Hills. I worked at Nordstrom's. So I had a lot of square jobs. And what I would do in those jobs around prominent people is I would watch them. I would study them, like my dad said. I'd find out the things that they were reading. You know what I'm saying? I would emulate their mannerisms. And because what I was thinking is that ultimately there'll come a time that I'll be undetected. And so my strength was the street. My strength was the information I got from the game, from the streets. But I didn't want to be visible, to that other part of life, because if you're visible, they detect you, they won't let you get in.